there. Been a minute since I've been at my craft table. I wanted to come on and show everyone the things that I had gotten and how they inspired me and what I'm creating from that inspiration. These came in a package from Wall of Inspiration from one of the journaling pages that I'm on Facebook. I love it. I absolutely love it. And she really did a really nice job. Her name's Cindy. I'm not going to say her last name. And from these, I got very creative. I hadn't seen anything like this done, so I was really inspired. I'm going to warn you ahead of time. I have a little machine going. I'm working on some tinctures, so it's going to turn on and turn off. I'm going to set these aside and try to get busy. Now, I don't usually do tutorial type things. I usually just come on and kind of show you. So I hope I do okay. I hope you enjoy it and get something out of it. I've already went ahead and, oops, there's my machine. I've already went ahead and placed the bits on these. And what I use is Fabri-Tac and coffee filter. I don't really drink a lot of tea bag tea. I am an herbalist and I make a lot of my own teas. I grow my own, so I use infusers instead, infusing balls. And, well, they don't give you anything to put on your things. So I've learned to take out the coffee filters after I make a pot of coffee for the old man. And I rinse them out, and then I take a little bit of Distress ink and go over the top of them. And they're lovely. They work perfectly. They're really, really awesome. I give them a good crinkle, and then I just tear bits off. And I will tell you that because playing cards have that real glossy finish on it, nothing wants to grab. I've tried everything. I tried staining it. I've tried everything, and it pretty much comes off. The only thing I found that don't come off is the Fabri-Tac. I'm sure there's other things, and if you know what they are, please, please, please put them in the comments. I'd love to know. I'm game. I'll try. But I tear them off, I put some Fabri-Tac on, and then I just go around and place little bits here and there to fill in. I'm going to make this band first, how I see it and how I'd like to create it. Now, none of this is going to be exactly the same as hers. It's inspiration that you get. It gets you going. That's the whole objective. So when you look at it, don't go, oh, I want to make it just like she did, or make it like you want to. I've already cut a band and got it all ready, other than I need to distress it on the sides, and I need to distress the card. Sorry, I tried to prep so that we didn't have to spend a lot of time with all that. Geez, I've been working on this all day long trying to work something out. If I had did a video from start to finish, we'd have been on here all day. Because I literally have not had much break away from this table today. Other than to make coffee, fix meals, and kiss the old man and kid while they went up to visit his brother. Oh, there. It's a beautiful thing. And I don't mind all that little bits and phrase and stuff still being there. That doesn't bother me at all. Actually, it just adds character to it all to me. See, this doesn't really even, it takes the white out of the edges is it, but you really can't get it to do much more than that. And the ink I used was walnut stain. That's the part I'm going to have hard. I'm not used to telling everybody every move I'm making, so isn't that cute? I kind of liked it. It doesn't do much for the back, but that's all right. I'll figure something out. I'm running out of glue. I might have to use some tacky glue. Oh, so we haven't had any frost or anything here in the area that I live in. I don't know when it's going to hit us. I've been grabbing everything I can out of the garden. Not really complaining, but, you know, we are headed to the end of October, and kind of strange. I'm used to at least getting hit with a heavy frost by now. Did I move that? Yep, I did a little bit, so we'll just straighten it out. And rebender. You know how that goes. If you're a junk journaler or a crafter, you know how we just kind of have to sometimes fix things to the way we need them. And then I'll trim that little bit off right there. Nobody ever really knows because it's yours. It's your pattern, your craft. The only way they know that it's different than the way you wanted it is if you go and tell them. Remember that. And art is exactly the way you say it is. So if a stitch is missing or a color isn't exactly the way somebody else will do it, well, that's too bad because that's your art. So it's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'm kind of digging that. And I am going to put, I picked out some stuff. I am going to put some music and a little butterfly on. I really did like the butterfly on it too. I thought it was kind of cute. Oh, there goes my machine. Sorry about that, but boy, I'm happy it's going. I got some remedies that need to be made up, and that machine makes things go so much smoother for me. I had it for 2 years and never used it. I'm so old school. Or stubborn. Whichever one, whoever you're talking to, my son or my husband. Okay. I hope you're seeing this all right. I hope I put this little envelope here so that it give me some kind of an area that would tell me this is where you're supposed to be. Has everybody started working on holiday crafts already? I haven't. I really haven't been near the craft table yet. I'm about ready to start booting some out, though. You know, these would be cute, too. I'll show you. I think that, oh, that's awesome. I love that. Yep. Right where it's supposed to be. It looks like it should have been there all along, don't it? I think these would make wonderful little items to tuck a little money in and put in somebody's stocking. Create a little envelope for them. I think they're cute. It gives them a little something to write a note in, or you could write a little inspirational something in it. There you go. Drop. Perfect. Isn't that adorable? I love that. I think it's cute as a button. Let me see if I have a little tag or something here. Probably don't right off the cuff. But I know I have a little piece of paper, so let's grab that. Right here. This little scrappy will do. See? And you put that on your page, and it's a beautiful thing. Just like that. Now you're going to say, how are you going to put it on the page, Tammy? Well, you could tuck it in a pocket, but it is a pocket, so or a band. You really wouldn't want to do that. So why not take a little clip it onto the side of the page, or you can glue, oh, that's what I could do. Glue a paper clip onto the back of it, and you can put it on. You can also cover this now. I could do that real quick. I bet this is big enough, too. Ta-da. I think I want that, though. Sorry, I got another one right here. There's always more. Yep. We'll use this. There is always more. There's always more than one piece of paper in this house. Pick that up for a minute. Just so I don't make a mess on it. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to stitch around this too, so that will help it out and hold it down and keep it from coming apart. Oh, shaky hands. They say that comes with age. I don't know. I hope they don't get too much worse anyway. This will give you a little place to even write on the back if you wanted to. I'm going to take my little heating tool and dry it up. I don't usually rush it because some glues don't work out all that great. Sometimes they bubble up or they come off, you know, if they dry too fast, if you don't let them dry slow enough. But for purposes of doing this video and being able to completely go along, I need to do this. You can use a blow dryer, anything if you want to do this if you don't have one of those tools. I had to do more paper. I actually can't wait until we start our wood stove. We haven't even had a wood fire yet. That's really just kind of astonishing to me. I do all of my coffee dyed and tea dyed papers on the wood stove. That's what these little marks are. I have a pizza screen that goes in the oven. Well, I put it up on top of the wood stove and put my wet coffee papers up on, or tea dyed papers up on top of it. And as it dries, it leaves those little marks. I have some that have little circles, little dots, you know. All right. We'll set that off to the side because we have another one to do, and then I'm going to sew it. Sew. It's one thing I will tell you I love to do. Sew on paper. Isn't that crazy? But that's that. Love it. All right, now the next one is similar to this. Now remember, I'm not doing it exactly the same. I love her technique. She used lace. She stitched through the lace to put the signatures in. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So I used that idea of creating that little book, and I've already got the cards all set. Whoops, nope. I have to put the piece on the back for the burlap. That's what we're going to do. Burlap's going to go on the back. That holds and covers that paper clip that I have there, because I'm going to make this one so that it can clip right on, right this way. Right onto your page inside your journal. I'm sorry if I'm fumbling or if this video is boring, but it's what I can do. All right, now, I highly not recommend, and I mean not, get E6000 from Dollar Tree. It's no place to buy it. This stuff dries up so fast in the tube. I've never even really used this stuff, and it's already drying. But I will tell you that I highly recommend that you use E6000 whenever you're adhering paper clips or anything like that, because it holds a lot sturdier and a lot longer, even when it's goopy like this, than if you use regular glue. Regular glue, just don't do it. Works like a putty, and this will dry like cement, and it won't move. When I make something, I want it to last a long time. I don't want it to come apart quickly. Or even, a year from now, I don't want it to come apart. I want people to be able to hold on to it for as long as they want to. We live in enough of a throwaway society. I don't want my stuff hitting the trash that fast. There. See? It holds it down already, and that's just real tacky stuff. It isn't even really what it normally is, but it works beautiful. Now I'm going to put a little tiny bit of tacky glue on there. I don't need a lot because I'm going to sew this. And I don't want to gum up my sewing machine, but I want enough that if this does come loose, something can grip it and help it stay. All right. Perfect. Then we're going to flip that bad boy over. Make sure our paper clip is where we want it. It is. I want it pretty much centered, so that way when it goes on the page, it's pretty much centered. Yeah. Now, we're going to take this one, and we're going to put it right about here. I'm not sure how much that is, if it's like 1/4 of an inch or... Yep, just about that. Good guess. Trim that a little bit because we don't need that much fabric for the other side. Have you figured out what I'm doing yet? I'm sure you have. Anybody that crafts has pretty much got it done. It's the same concept as of her book opening up from the side. Mine's going to open up from the top. I'm making it a flip top. And this backside will not get covered. I don't really need it to be covered, so measure that out again. About 1/4 of an inch. Yep. Okay. Looks like it's gonna work. Again, I don't need a lot of glue, just a little glue on this. Just enough to get it started because I'm going to hold it down because I'm going to run it under the sewing machine. Beautiful. I add pressure to it and go in between everything and squeeze and squish and go all around the paper clip. Get it all in there nice and tight. There. Now that's going to set and dry, but I have one already done that I did today. So I'm going to show you what it's like, but I wanted you to see how to get this far by me showing you instead of just showing you on the other one that's done. So then it's going to open like that. I want to stitch around this one too real quick. Maybe I won't. I think it's actually pretty nice the way it is. Had a little too much paper right there, but I got it off. And right there. Where'd that piece of paper go? There it is. And this, when I said I was going to need it, is because, I'll show you. This is the one I made today. This is what I've been working on all day long. I made this one today. I haven't decided what threads I'm going to trim off or not. Took one of my paper clips that I make. And this is a little flip up. And I made it so that it has the little pocket in the back. So you can actually take the paper pad out and change it if you want to. Flips back down, and then you can slip it on a journal page with the paper clip. And it holds it through. And that's the other one. Alright guys, I tried to make it as short as I could because I know when they're real long, people get bored and it's not interesting. I hope you learned something. I hope you got a trick or something. Oh, I did want to show you something. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I saved putting this on there. If you look, sometime on some of these, I don't know why this happens, but see that started rubbing off? I don't know why it did that. It hasn't any place else other than when I went to distress it is when it started coming off. So I grabbed a piece of burlap and put some glue on the back to keep it from fringing. And just to get rid of that, I'm going to tuck it underneath there and glue it down. And then that kind of fixes that problem. I think it does anyway. I like it. I didn't think it turned out too awful bad. All right, all those that don't know, that, I have a YouTube channel. I'm going to be sharing this on Junk Journal Junkies on Facebook. And I don't do just journaling crafts. I do a multitude of crafts. I garden. I'm an herbalist. I do tons of things. So I just wanted to let you know. And if you want it, those that have subscribed to my channel, I can't thank you enough. You guys are awesome. And those that want to know more and see more, hit the subscription button. And if you like this video, please slam that thumbs up. When you hit that thumbs up, it puts us in the algorithm of YouTube. And it tells people that, I might be showing something that people might be interested in and gets me seen more. All right, guys. Love you bunches. Hope your days are beautiful. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.